I'm getting really pissed off. Stephen A. Smith embraces Maga J6 theory to blast corrupt Dems in wild rant. Stephen A. Smith went thermonuclear on Democrats Saturday on his show, accusing the party of downplaying the role of federal agents in the January 6, 2021 Capitol riot and blasting the party as corrupt in a blistering commentary. Only 3 of them were asked by the FBI to travel to the event, the Associated Press reported. The others were there on their own accord, and none were given permission to enter restricted areas. Still, Smith blasted Democrats over the report in a scathing monologue in which he portrayed them as duplicitous and wrong on numerous issues. Smith accurately made note of the report and opined that anyone who floated the idea that the FBI was present at the riot was considered insane before last week. Smith then ripped into Democrats over their narratives on the riot and several other issues. The Democrats lost the White House, Senate, and House in November of the November election, he said. Smith continued. The news comes amidst a bombshell report from the Justice Department that revealed the FBI had at least 26 confidential informants on the ground when the Capitol was stormed on January 6, 2021. The report says most of the informants engaged in illegal activity during the chaos. The Justice Department says only 3 of its 26 informants present have been instructed to observe potential domestic terrorist suspects. On the day of the riot, the rest of the 23 appeared to have gone to the Capitol on their own accord. Upon hearing news of the report, Vice President-elect J.D. Vance posted the following on X. For those keeping score at home, this was labeled a dangerous conspiracy theory months ago. So 23 folks for the FBI, with a crowd. And we're just finding that out. I didn't hear anything about that before the election. I didn't hear anything about that when an insurrection was broached by Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee, by President Biden before her. But Democrats in both the House and the Senate, as they articulated the belief that Donald Trump was a danger to democracy, used this as a profound, illuminating bullying bullet point to make that case. And now here we are yet again finding even more evidence to Donald Trump's claims when he articulated that the process is rigged. The Democrats are this or that. They're talking about us, but look at what they do. Smith said he would not take in the full DOJ report as a fact before he continued his criticism of the Democratic Party. My big issue is that I'm really sick and tired of every time I turn around finding something else that the Democrats have lied about or downplayed or misrepresented along the way, he said. After blasting big-name Democrats such as Oprah Winfrey and Al Sharpton for accepting money from the party, he sounded off. I mean, I see Republicans like Megyn Kelly or Officer Tatum or Candace Owens or, the Sean Hannitys of the world. You know what I'm getting tired of? I'm getting to the Democratic point. You know what I'm getting really pissed off about? I'm getting really ticked off, and every time they open their mouth about something pertaining to y'all, they seem right. I would love to argue with Sean Hannity. How can I? Do you know what Sean Hannity used to do to me when I told him Kamala Harris had a chance? He'd laugh, like literally genuinely giggle. Inconsistency after inconsistency after inconsistency. We can argue policies. We can argue politics all day long. But the Democrats worked really diligently to make the case that the right had a monopoly on insidious evil tendencies, corrupt tendencies, duplicitous, hypocritical, untruthful tendencies, and every time they made those accusations, we turn around and find out that at least some of them are guilty of the same shit. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of all of it.